Guys, we fucked up, okay? We missed Black Friday. But you know how we do things, okay? When we miss something, we make it up for the fans, okay? So guess what? It's not Black Friday anymore. Today, it's White Monday. What does White Monday mean, Ernesto?
Guys, go to mbhtv.com, all right? Use code White Monday. You're going to get half off, 50% off all orders over $80. What a steal.
What a steal, boys.
All right.
White Monday. Let's get into this episode. Yo, welcome back to the MBH podcast, Money Buys Happiness. I know, you're probably wondering, like, yo, you guys are still in Tulum?
Yeah.
Yes, we
Yes,
are.
we're still here.
First things first, we're still in Tulum. Second thing is, Matt's sitting in the kiddie chair today.
He's on timeout right now. He's been a demon.
And we're holy shit.
Look at you, bro. Okay.
And we got some returning guests here today. We have 2/3 of the Sergio Talks Podcast. What's up, gents?
Two troopers. Third one's coming through.
Yes.
He's going to make it. He'll be here.
Hopefully.
You don't even know for sure yet, eh?
Listen, if I'm not there, I'm like the dad of the group. So
Yeah.
like, if I'm not there, like a lot of things could go wrong. Stop.
Yeah, right.
Stop. Where's your passport? Thank you.
Oh, it's like that for real, eh?
Yeah, 100%.
No, appreciate you guys coming on. The first one, our audience loved it, bro. And you guys been crushing it, so we're happy to have you guys back
100%.
here in Tulum too. So, I mean, before we get into the conversation, it's gonna be a fucked one. So maybe a quick tequila shot.
There's no other way to do it.
Cheers, gents.
Salud, boys.
gents.
Tulum.
Salud.
Oof.
Yeah. Ugh. It's not that bad, though.
No, it is.
Oh, fuck.
There's you had a question for everybody to start it off, no?
Me?
Right away, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, you want me to do that
Yeah,
one?
I think so, yeah.
All right, boys. When's the last time you masturbated? Wait, hold on. Same answer?
That's crazy.
What'd you do?
I didn't know.
Actually, wait, pause. Before we do that, we gotta make a claim here, okay?
Yeah.
There is zero capping allowed on this podcast.
Zero.
okay?
No caps. There's
Zero
no caps.
capping.
100% honest.
We're doing no
Zero
caps this
capping,
episode.
Okay?
Shit, when was it? It had to be before leaving.
Yeah, no, me was a while ago. Me was like maybe 2-3 weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
You're doing 2-3 weeks?
That's a strong soldier. I mean,
You didn't get a Tulum one in yet?
No.
Oh, it's gonna feel
I
nice.
tried. Trust me. I always catch myself and like, fuck. I have work to do.
Yeah.
That's facts. No, because we were talking about it last episode.
Seed
Us three,
retention.
we were talking about seed retention. And there's some believers on this side and there's some non-believers on our side.
Yeah.
But I'd love to hear what you guys think about that.
I've done
about
both.
But okay, seed retention, but you're not having sex either.
I'm not doing
No,
nothing.
like a
not
celibate
jerking
thing?
off, no
Yeah.
porn, nothing.
Yo, there's no way, fam. There's no way, bro. Don't even bother trying,
I'm
bro.
like, no sex, nothing, celibate. Yeah. Yeah, we love that.
What's the longest though it's been?
I've done 4 months.
4 months?
Nothing. No
without
jerking
choking your
off,
chicken?
no porn, no jerking off, no sex, nothing.
Wow.
Like on purpose?
Yeah. It was a post breakup thing, and then like I wanted to see like what it was all about or whatever.
True.
Super counterproductive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it?
Okay.
What did it do for you? Like, how'd you feel?
Nothing. No.
It was just
like,
useless.
I mean, like,
I mean, it has to be useful.
it still irks like in the back of your mind. It's like not something that like ever really leaves. You know, like the urge is still kind of there.
Yeah.
Like I don't see myself when everybody's being like, you're more hyper focused, you're this and that, your metabolism is fantastic. I didn't notice.
They say metabolism
I don't
goes
know,
up,
bro. They
Is that
just-
okay?
Yeah.
They,
So-
they like throw a bunch of wild claims. Like,
Yeah.
That's what first got me to want to try it originally,
True,
right?
true.
Yeah.
But it's like me, if, after I nut, I'm clocked in. Like I'm
That's
ready,
what I'm
I'm ready
saying.
to go right afterwards.
Yeah.
I don't get sleepy or anything like that. I can't jerk off before going to bed. Like it's not gonna make me sleepy.
What?
No.
I sleep like
true.
a baby.
yeah.
Wait,
Facts.
wait,
That's
hold
kinda
on,
crazy.
time out.
Whoa.
Wait, there's a difference though, because he will jerk off for 2 hours. I jerk off
Oh, it's like the dates,
Okay,
the 8-hour dates, the 2 hour.
Yeah, 2 hour because you gotta find that one video. You know what I'm saying?
It's okay, hold on. Let me ask you
You're
something.
like,
Let me ask you
this
something.
ain't good,
Let
this
me
ain't
ask you
good.
something quick. How many videos until you find the video, though?
Yo, at least.
What page are you on?
Oh my god. Because I skip like how do you say like
You go to which
categories.
part?
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
sometimes I'm down for this, then oh shit, after a second I'm like, you know what? No, I'm down for that, and this and that. So pages at least make it like a good like 20. Oh yeah, like minimum.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
So you got, was
I'm
that
the
your question?
opposite. For me,
I
bro.
scroll.
For me, it's just like whatever's there, bro.
Yeah?
Like I get in, get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get in, I get out,
Thumbnail,
bro.
and that's it.
No, but even you gotta
facts.
utilize this. True, but that
You gotta
happens.
hold
That
it,
happens.
You know?
The finger over the.
But you can even do the search, right? You go straight to the search. What you need,
never
search and destroy, baby, right away. Get straight to it.
I never search. I feel like I'm just like, I go in like with a purpose.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I know what I'm here for.
He's on a mission.
But that's when
Bro,
you search,
and,
though.
and I'm easy. I don't do these weird websites. Everyone's got the. I go
Yeah.
the good old classic Pornhub.com.
Wow.
Go to.
Boom.
It's a huge
saved,
plug.
It's saved in the history already. I don't have to type out the whole thing.
Just pee. Even when if you just go to the search, don't even click anything. It already comes up.
Pee, it's there, and then bro, I'm probably not even going more than halfway down the first page.
Do you guys have a specific genre?
Like no, anything,
go-to
bro.
anything.
Whatever's there.
But there's repetitive ones.
Yeah.
And listen, I'll
You just use the repetitive
I'll
ones?
jerk the same video multiple times.
That I could do.
Okay, of course. Yeah.
If it's good, yeah.
Yeah,
If
you
it's
could
good.
run it. You could run it.
You know when you scroll after
Yeah.
2 hours,
Yeah.
and you're like, I'm gonna go back to that one.
Yeah, you know, that's
You're gonna end up to
crazy.
that first
That's
one. You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? The
That's
good
crazy.
You have to see what else is there.
one. Yeah, just to know if you could like top this one, and then you're like, I can't.
That piece of
Yeah.
mind.
So you got out of a relationship, then you did it. Is what
Then I
you're
tried
saying.
it out,
So you
yeah.
did like you did the opposite of what most guys would do nowadays. They would
Yeah,
get out of
I
a
always
relationship,
do
start
that.
smashing everything.
Yeah, no, I don't do that.
You don't do those.
No.
Did you like why
Healing,
not?
you're healing.
Yeah, well, it's healing, but also like I don't want to compensate for things for the wrong reasons.
True.
You know? I feel like it's not just as bad, but I feel like it's a coping mechanism, like as if you go to alcohol, smoking, whatever it is.
True.
So I just didn't want to get into a habit of just like fucking girls all the time because I
True.
feel like I'd be prioritizing them rather than prioritizing
yourself.
myself. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like after a breakup, that's what you should be doing. You know.
True.
So I don't do that, and I definitely don't date or anything like that. So I'm not really in contact with girls like that to like.
Till you're
get
ready.
this thrill, you know? Yeah, exactly.
True. So how long did it take you to kind of get out of that after the relationship?
So that one time that I did celibacy,
Yeah.
it took, like I said, I did 4 months, and then like I started like seeing girls, like starting going on dates again.
Did you end it with a jerk though, or with a fuck?
No, I ended up with a fuck.
Let's go.
Good man. Good man.
No, because we were talking about porn a lot, and obviously there's like a lot of stigma against porn right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of men addicted and shit like that, and men that can't even fuck their own wives because they're addicted to porn and shit. Like what do you guys think about porn in general? You guys think it's like bad, like real bad?
Demonic.
Yeah.
I think it's good, but you gotta control it. You can't like do it every day. Like I do it like once or twice a week, and it's back to back. One day I do
you just get it out of the way quick.
Yeah. It's basically Saturday, Sunday, start the week, Monday to Friday. Everything's perfect. You know what I'm saying?
No, we did that. It was a group thing too.
Yeah.
We told ourselves at one point it was Sundays only.
Only Sundays.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you have to
Yeah.
bank it like every Sunday. If you're doing it during the week, then you can't do it.
So you're kind of doing it as like a reward vibe.
Almost,
Exactly.
yeah,
like if you
know?
didn't do anything all the weekend or whatever, and then Sunday you're like fucking horny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna choke that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, we were talking about this though. We were talking about how. Was it? Huh?
The Sunday chokes.
That's fucking nuts.
Instead of
That's
Sunday
crazy.
football, bro. So
You guys know why he has the baby chair right
you
now.
can have like a choke fantasy league.
Wait, what?
Get him another shot.
Yo, oh my
I like
god.
this man.
This guy needs another shot for sure.
Yo,
Who's your starting video?
Whoever's best.
Whatever's the best. No, but me, I always go to head.
Oh yeah, your head is.
I
Good.
recently started respecting the head videos. I never had love for
Really?
them. Yeah, only recently. But here's the thing, and we were talking about this on another pod. We were saying how, like when I first discovered porn, like as a fucking young kid, and I started watching it, bro, like anything was good. Bro, it was like could have been missionaries. The thing was a starfish. Like it didn't matter. It was just you couldn't believe what you were seeing.
Yeah.
Then it's kind of like. It can be compared to drugs in the sense that the more that you watch it,
Yeah,
and the more
100%.
you do drugs, then you need like freakier shit,
Yeah.
for it to hit the same.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
not doing it for you anymore.
Yeah, it's like the gateway drugs.
So what kind of freaky shit you doing?
I think everyone has like that one. Like
must be good, bro, because if you're looking for like freaky shit on the first page.
Okay, but hold on. Now it depends what what's freaky to you. Like I'm not
True.
watching weird shit, bro. I'm not watching. Like
I've watched some weird shit, bro.
no. Listen, we all
Sometimes you
have.
gotta check it out, you
Oh,
know?
you have to be like, what about midgets though?
Yo, but I said, bro, at the beginning, and like not even just the beginning, but like throughout the whole phase of porn that you're in, like there's an educational factor as well.
Tell us.
Where you're learning about new things. You know, there's sometimes where you're like, oh, that
Yes, he's right.
You're like, that position. I might have to run that position next time, or like something like that. You know, where it's
learn
like
so much.
maybe it opens up your mind to something new.
No, but guys, realistically, from porn, like for the average person, there's not much that they could take away and then implement when they start having sex. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Yes.
Stop.
Yes,
No,
bro.
I
There's
agree with that.
positions that I see,
I
and
agree
I'm
with
like,
that. I agree with that.
Yes, but the average person that watches porn is not going to be doing that.
oral.
True.
Foreplay shit? I think you do.
That's fine.
Yeah, but-
That educational. Okay, fine. Watch porn for educational.
Or like
purposes.
role playing. You see some role playing. You're like, oh, all right, me and my girl might try that next time.
Yeah.
Yo,
You know?
you never discovered a position from porn?
No, but I've listened to like male porn actors, like when you do like podcasts and stuff, like
Okay.
give it,
Oh,
like
okay, yeah.
Oh,
hints
you're
and
doing
tricks and
real
suggestions.
educational.
Okay,
Yeah. So
'Cause
you're like
like
a
what-
university guy. We're more like college guys. We're hands on.
Exactly. Hands-on.
You want to read the books.
I'm like the studious one.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
I'm like,
That's
okay,
why you
30
did
degree
that.
angle up, motion.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Literally, like videos, educational videos like that
Yeah.
yeah.
on those websites.
These are actually.
Yeah, you can literally watch porn. There's actually educational videos.
Wait, we were actually talking about. Yo, we were talking about this. Remember, we were talking about like to hold it in and not bust too quick.
Yeah.
You just start meditating. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys knew that?
No,
What the
he
fuck
has
is
an Ed word for it.
It's edging.
Yeah. Ed, so
Yeah,
so
basically you
Ed-
edge yourself, like you don't nut at the end. You just
Yeah.
choke
You
your
just-
chicken,
Yeah.
and then you just stop
Right at the end, you gotta
at
stop.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it helps build
that's
up-
edging.
helps build
What's that?
Yeah.
That's called edging.
Edging, yeah.
so if you so yo
If
yo
if you can stop yourself from coming at the end, you
you get
gotta be
strong.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
strong.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a muscle.
No, but there's even we were saying breath, like bro, we were saying breath. You start breathing, bro. Like but you might look fucked. Like you might look fucked to the broad.
You're alone in your room.
No,
Just doing breath work while you're fucking masturbating. Like, but how do you smash and start doing breath work like in
You
the
can't,
middle?
bro.
Of
no, it's tough.
I'm
It's tough. Yo, I actually did it once. I did it once.
It's very doable.
She's gonna ask questions for sure. she's gonna ask questions. You start breathing, bro.
Deep ass breaths.
I used to hear like, oh, you gotta like think of something like that's really,
No, yeah, that's like the first
gonna
thing you
really
learn.
fuck you off.
Like think of like
But
a
that-
grandmother or some
Like,
shit.
snap you out of it. It's like, you know?
No.
Yeah.
See, for me, I don't know, man. For me, it's like, listen, we're all victims of it. We've all busted like a really super quick nut
pump
before.
chump.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's all happened, bro. It's just about honesty.
Yo, this guy's like, nah, I never did
guys
that.
know-
Hold on, this guy. Yo, look at his
You
face.
know
Like,
something
nah, I
fun
never
about
did that.
Kharl? Kharl doesn't nut.
I don't nut.
Oh,
it takes forever
you're the
to
opposite.
nut. Yeah.
But is it
Like,
because
the
you're
first
doing
time-
the edging shit?
Is that a
Not
blessing or
even
a
the first time I
curse?
had sex was like it lasted like 40 minutes.
Oh my god,
First
bro.
time, yeah, it was insane.
That's unreal.
So now I'm all about like making the girl come, and if she makes me come, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's just extra now?
Special, yeah.
But
at
is that,
point,
but like,
it's
is
extra.
that a blessing or is that a curse?
I mean, it's a blessing because like I stay hard and I just fuck her and she comes, and she like it sucks for her because she's like, I didn't make you come.
Yeah.
Oh, and then
It
they
must
think,
be
then they
me.
think, yeah,
They-
okay.
It must be, but I'm like, I don't come. So when I say I don't come from head, they're like, oh yeah.
Bet.
Let me
Bet,
show you.
know?
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm like, okay, yeah, it's good, but it's
Okay, yo, you know what?
on
Sort of on this topic of like just fucking and getting bodies, adding fucking kills to the count. We were talking about this the other day, how for like, and I mean we classified this for more like hyper successful like entrepreneurial hustler type
Yeah.
men, but like how sometimes like talking to a girl, you could be like doing the whole chase thing, and pretty much as soon as she either invites you over or vice versa, you invite her over and she says yes, like you already got the kill.
That's like enough. It's already enough.
And then you may just at that point like actually cut it off right there and not even fuck her.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy.
You know what I mean?
yeah, 1,000%. I'm
It's like
there.
it's like a mental thing.
yeah.
You're not gonna nut anyway.
Exactly. I'm for real, bro.
Oh, yeah, you
I'm
was
like the
like-
laziest guy. Like I can have like a beautiful girl chatting me up and whatever, and then we're talking, and then it comes to like us, yes, we're gonna have sex. As soon as I have the we're gonna fuck, I'm like, if I can fuck you now, I feel like I could fuck you later, you know? So
Yeah.
now it's all like the way where I live. Also, it's super far from like downtown. 45 minutes driving back and forth, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, do I really want to drive?
Yeah.
45 minutes, talk, for like what 4 hours
You
before
say this all the
fucking,
time,
you
bro.
know?
Oh, it's fucked.
And then
You're not
and
a
then
talker, eh, Ernesto?
No, the thing is, like, I do what he does, bro. Like, as soon as I know it's in the bag,
You had the validation already from
that's
it.
like
You're
that's
doing-
kind
the
of.
problem.
Which is like kind of fucking.
it's kind of
mental.
fucked. It's kind of
It's
fucked.
kind
Yeah.
of fucked up.
We're kind of
No?
fucked, bro.
yeah, 1,000%, 1,000%.
You're actually just chasing the like the
Validation.
stamp of approval. Like, yep, I could fuck you.
I could fuck you.
I don't
and
even
like,
care to do it.
Like, okay, nice.
But I think growing up as men, it's like that, right? Like the first, like for when you become like an entrepreneur and like the power and attention comes with it. Like the first, like 90% of your life is very lonely. It's
Yeah.
very like there's no your DMs are dry. You're not getting the attention, and then once you have it, now you realize you have options, right? Now you realize like I actually don't have to sleep with you if I don't want to. You know, like
Yeah.
I could
Yeah.
go with somebody else or someone that like is more like a parent to me. You know?
True.
True.
You ever do like that like honeymoon stage with the girl when you're texting for like 3-4 days? You're going like texting, responding so fast back and forth, like fast,
Yeah.
bare convos, and then after the 4th day, you're like, all right, yo, how much more are we gonna talk? You know, like
Yeah,
it's a wrap.
Yeah,
Especially
yeah.
by text, because like
Yep.
there's so much you can say on text, and then you get to like in real life, and then we have nothing to say.
Yeah.
I already know all of that type of vibe. So you try to like keep it short when you text type of vibe.
Oh, he's got. What do you want to say over there, bro? What do you want to say over there,
Say it,
bro?
bro.
I feel like we've also all had this dilemma when you're talking to multiple girls at the same time. You cross-reference
Oh my god.
like their personalities, right? Like
Yep.
your favorite color, like you mix up like their favorite colors, like
Yep.
what they do for a living and stuff like that, and like you have to like catch yourself. In
How's
that.
your sister? I have
I
no
have
sister.
It's like wow.
Yeah.
yeah, that happens. That happens.
You know?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay, I'm gonna switch it up. That's enough about fucking.
That's
fucking
joke. That
for
was
now.
fucking jokes,
I have a
though.
few topics, some controversial, some not. That's why I said no capping on this.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, we're there now.
I
So.
want to. Yeah, I mean, I know how much you guys jerk off. I know everything. We're pretty deep already.
Sundays at 6 p.m., baby.
This guy doesn't bust. It's fucked. Okay, so there's been this viral clip. I'm gonna pull it up quickly. All right, so this clip's been going viral. Just a
Is that
dude,
a lip injection?
and surprisingly, like a light skin, getting
That's normal though.
getting
That's
some
a
lip
Drake?
injections. Okay,
Why they say Drake though?
so this has been going crazy, bro. Surprisingly, I know not this exact clip, but the clip of the guy, right?
Yeah.
And I want to know your guys' thoughts on
Those
this,
are
like,
juicy, fam.
on this like feminization, because to me that's gay, bro. Straight up. If you're getting lip fillers, I don't care. In my
I'm
opinion,
still looking at
in
it.
my opinion, I know it's hard to look at. You're gay, in my opinion.
That's why. That's
Is that valid, or is that kind of like?
I mean-
am I being extra?
I mean, I'm not gonna. You're very feminine.
Yeah, it's not like
Yeah.
Is that?
Like,
am
do-
I-
I don't know. Like, if I'm trying to play like devil's advocate, I feel like there's two sides to the spectrum. I feel like
Yeah.
there are like beauty standards for men now that like girls instill on us, like being tall and like whatever. And I feel like girls also say that they like guys with nice lips.
Yeah.
That to me, I don't personally consider it nice. But like I know there's some guys that are insecure about their lips, like
True.
they're smaller or whatever, right? Like that is never something I would do. But I would understand maybe why there would be certain men that are insecure about their lips and would want them bigger.
Yeah.
But yeah, that definitely is.
that's
I don't
a
know.
lot.
That's kind of juicy, bro.
That's
That's like too much. Like what you're saying though. But like if you have no upper lip or some shit, you don't have to become Kim
Yeah,
K.
that's plump, and I'm sure he didn't have nothing before either. Like I'm pretty sure he had a.
I'm sure he had a little something.
He must have had lips, bro.
I'm even like, for me, bro, it's sus. Like, I don't really care. I think the fact that we're like scared to say that is like why this shit like becomes popular.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that we can't just like call it like what it is.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I get it. I get the playing the devil's advocate thing, but like, bro, I don't know. Like growing up my whole life, and like with my boys, I'd look at that and be like, yo, that's gay, bro.
Yeah.
Straight
That's
up.
mostly
And like,
things that girls do.
yo, listen, nothing wrong with it. If you're a gay dude, you want to do that, do your fucking thing. I don't care.
Yo, but is that guy gay though? That's the thing.
I don't know.
He might be.
So I'm trying to
He
figure
might
out.
be.
Well,
Me, the only thing that I have like a hard time being able to like adapt to and like understand is like when I knew that like one of the biggest one was like when Harry Styles like was wearing like dresses and stuff. Like that's like that's one of the things like I have a harder time like wrapping my mind around when like girls are saying like no, that's like a secure man and stuff.
Nah.
That's like the thing like I have a hard time.
what about the nail painting? Because I was always against it. Not against it, but like just like, yeah, that's sus. Like you
And then
knew
Drizzy
like
did it.
growing up, it was like, yo,
It's a girl
girls
thing
do
type of
this
vibe.
shit,
Yeah.
boys don't, right?
Yeah.
Whatever. And then my goat, Drake.
Drake.
He did it.
Oh, he did it?
Yeah,
Yeah, he
and
did
then
it. He did it.
And then I got
And
like,
then you did
attacked
it.
for that. No. And then I got like people are hitting me up like, oh, you're a goat, whatever. It's not. I'm like, damn, like yeah, it's still sus. I don't know, but Drake did it, and then people were like, oh, yo, you like. That's normal. Like I still don't think it is. Although Drake did it.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like the more and more people do it, the more it like tends to become like the norm and
Yes.
stuff, right?
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
when you see like bigger celebrities like talking about it and doing it, people start to think like, oh, it's cool because people idolize them, right?
Yeah.
But like again, like even for me, I'd never see myself putting on some nail polish because to me, like one, I don't find it appealing, and yeah, in all honesty, I don't feel like it's a masculine thing to.
It is
to
really
have on,
feminine.
you know?
I mean, mostly girls do it, so I just feel like it's just really extra.
I know some
Yeah.
girls will say like, oh, it's cool, like you're really open-minded and stuff like that. But like, there's another part of me that's like, I don't think you could see a guy with and without nail polish the same way.
It's even
No,
open-minded.
no,
At
like,
first glance,
like
you know?
open-minded
Yes.
in what sense, though? That's the thing, too, right?
Oh,
Where
like
it's like,
he's
okay,
fucking, it's the classic. Oh, he's artsy. Oh, he's
Yeah.
emotion. He has.
Yeah,
do
but
all
that's-
this. Like it's like a whole like.
yeah,
it's
but
like
just
the
say you
hipster,
don't like
artsy.
women then. Just say that. Like,
well, here's the thing. I agree with what you're saying. It's like, if we're looking at like, if we're speaking to masculinity and we're looking at like, let's say the top 100 like most famous dudes, whatever, or just dudes that fucking get girls, get women. How many in that top 100 are like have their nails painted?
Yeah, like if
You
you
know
put
what I'm
if you
trying
put
to say?
100 like if you put like 100 guys without nail polish and 100 with nail polish, and you remove like clout, money, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
there'll be
yeah,
more
like you
attractive,
said, Harry
attractive
Styles
ones
with the-
without.
Yes.
Harry Styles with the dress.
If you remove the
But if you're an average guy walking around with a dress, what's gonna happen? Someone's gonna call the
Interesting.
cops, bro.
Yeah.
If Harry Styles was
Like that's
hot,
what's gonna happen, though.
Yeah, I mean that's reality of things. And then we went through like a segment the other day. There was like people that are like considered like ugly hot.
Oh yeah.
What's
You know what I mean?
ugly hot?
Like for example, like there's a lot of girls that find like Louis Capaldi like ugly hot.
Oh my
God.
god.
What?
Yeah. Like hot, like he's hot.
That's
But because of
fucked.
his
Lil
voice,
Yachty-
he
Lil
has
Yachty-
clout.
Lil Yachty too was
Lil Yachty.
ugly hot also. It's just like
So like you strip all those things away, and
Yeah,
then,
but yeah,
like,
these are all
But I-
people that are famous.
you find them in Toronto,
Yeah.
for example.
Yeah. If you see Lewis walking around, you're not going up to him and be like, bro, you're hot. You know what I mean?
But I
There's
think
no
it's
girls
like,
doing
it's
that.
clout. It's just like Ed Sheeran also, he was ugly hot. Basically, I think the clout gives you the hot,
Yeah,
but you're.
but
Sorry.
you're but you're ugly.
You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
But I think that even speaks to like the earlier fact of like the painting the nails and shit like that. It's like and the whole like masculinity thing. It's like I don't think women truly like it. They're okay with like Drake doing it or Lil Yachty doing it or this guy wearing the fucking skirt because they're famous.
And there's also trends too.
it has nothing
Also.
to
True.
There's no girls were looking around 10 years ago looking for a dude with a dress on.
No way.
You know, it might go away in a couple of years. I don't know.
take
Maybe
me
it's a
back.
It's just
to
about
those
what's
times.
promoted on the media. You know, it's just about what they're showing.
Yeah.
And when you have these big famous people that go and do it first, yeah, then it gives everyone like a kind of like a reason. Yeah, or hope.
Yeah,
Or
and I
gives you
think
hope.
like the reason like that they're at that level of their life, they could allow themselves to do certain things like that.
Well,
'cause
yeah, what
you
do they have to
already made it,
lose?
right? But I personally don't know like in my own personal circle,
No.
people that are just like like not at that level
Yeah.
having nail polish on. Like
Yeah.
nobody has that in my vicinity. You know.
Of course.
So I don't know. Maybe
Even-
if we become up there one day, maybe you'll start seeing me with.
Yeah, maybe.
But even like the lips thing, for example, you're saying like, oh, if a guy's insecure, whatever, maybe that's why they'd be doing it because girls have these standards and da da da.
Yeah.
Like, I think that if a guy holds himself to a high enough standard and walks and talks like a boss, like the appearance doesn't matter. I was
Yeah.
watching this clip. I wish I had it of this dude who's like 5'4", like this really short guy, but he's dated like all these rocket models, like tens, and he's like, bro, it's all because of the way I carry myself, like I move, right? So I think when people do this shit, paint your nails, follow these trends, get fucking lip fillers, whatever, as men, bro, you're just taking the easy way out. Oh, I'm insecure, so then I do this. Oh, women
it's like
think
a
this of
coping-
me, so I think.
Coping
It's like-
mechanism.
It's like what?
Coping mechanism.
Coping. Oh, I thought you said COVID. I was like, oh,
No.
shit, bro. This guy wants to go that rabbit hole. All right, we can go
Well,
there.
it's like it's easier to just be accepted that way too.
Yeah.
You know, like fuck.
True.
Just to paint your if you paint your nails, like you'll be accepted in our society as a man.
Yeah.
Not my society.
No, but what do you mean not your society? What does that even mean?
He's like, which one are you in?
Oh, you have like your own.
I'm in my own. I'm in my own. I'm in my own.
I think it's easier to paint your nails than to go to the gym, you know, work hard, make money, all that shit. Like, bro,
It could be hard, bro. If you're like only right-handed, you're painting, and if you're left-handed, you're using the right hand.
see why you don't have a mic right now?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Like, being outside the
Crazy.
line.
Crazy. Okay, I want to ask you guys this. A little bit back to the porn conversation. Have you guys ever purchased an OnlyFans subscription?
No,
No.
no.
You get him for free?
Or
Discounted?
You do it for free.
Oh wait, hold on.
Oh my
Wait, hold
God.
on. You been in an OnlyFans video?
Well, it was basically how it happened was we were just having sex casually, and then at a point she's like, "Where's my phone?" I'm like, "It's here." We love sex tapes, you know. It's nice. Took her phone, got ahead. She had the clip, and then one day we stopped talking. After that, we just had sex like a couple times. That's it. And then one day she DM'd me with a clip, a video, and then I'm like, "What is that?" And then I click on the video, and it's just like a compilation of like her getting fucked. And stuff like that. So I'm like, what the fuck? And then I watched the clip, and then I'm like, that's my dick. I'm like, shit, that's me. And then I was like, okay, yeah, nice. And then she just posted it. I didn't agree to it or whatsoever, but you can't
That's
even
fucked.
see it's me.
Okay, I was gonna say you can't see your face.
No, you can't see my face
Okay,
at all.
okay.
But I just recognized my cock. You know, I was like, shit, that's me.
So wait, what's your reaction though? Like, were you?
I saw it and I was like, I got nice. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey. But then again, my reaction was really, to
watched
be
it on
honest, it's just the
replay.
fact that, yes. But just the fact that, like, at a point, it was like she was getting dog-eared, and I was like, I didn't place any camera. So I had I had POV all along, so it wasn't me. You know? So it was like a bunch of other black guys.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I was just one of them, you know?
I feel like you gotta get royalties off that. You gotta make some money off
That's
that.
what I'm
somehow.
saying.
What?
But I just said, all right.
But why-
Just the fact that you couldn't see my face, I was like, okay, it's fine. But then again, she's not like a top 0.01%
Yeah.
OnlyFans girl, so it's not that deep.
You don't have no like tattoos or anything, so you can't really
exactly.
call him out. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
guys,
yeah.
we'd be fucked. You know what I mean? I was thinking the other day, I'm like, yo, like even if my face was in it, I'm fucked. You know?
Yo, shit.
But why not? Why haven't you purchased one, Sergio? I'm curious. Any reason?
No, it's like I honestly, to me, like as soon as like I see like a celebrity's nudes leaked and stuff like that, it's like, oh, I saw you naked now.
Yeah.
I'm over it after that. It's like you're no longer as hot as I put you on to
True.
be before I saw you naked.
That's
right?
actually true.
But like now, like everybody else that has like an OnlyFans and stuff, the pictures are leaked.
Yeah.
So you could just see them for free, and then once you see them for free, it's like, oh, like there's no longer that like that desire to want to see you naked anymore because I've seen you.
Have you ever considered it though?
There hasn't been someone that I was like, oh, I want to see you naked. Like as soon as I knew a girl had an OnlyFans, I would immediately just go to Google.
Yeah.
And just
Fair
write
enough.
their name and write leaked pictures,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
that was it.
Fair enough.
So that's the sauce.
Yeah, to go
That's a
out
good
of my
sauce.
way and like, I have to go get my credit card, put everything in.
So you're looking at the OnlyFans, but you're doing it from the free.
I'm doing it from the free perspective. Because like I said, there's only so many pictures you could
That
also
you need to
post.
see.
You don't.
Yeah.
So you don't
Do-
support sex workers then, eh?
No, I support them. I mean, listen, I support them. I know you support them.
Oh yeah, that was
you
what
looking
you
He is one. He's one.
Yo,
For free. He doesn't even know it.
Yeah. Whatever I post on my Instagram is also
You should do an OnlyFans. That would.
Yo, have you ever thought of doing it?
me. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. It was just like as a probably a last resort. But then again, I'm super lazy. So
True.
doing all the camera, all the collab, all that stuff, just to have sex and then restart.
But
Like
I mean,
having,
you
like,
probably make bank though too, bro.
maybe.
But you also come from like very like not like super traditional, but like traditional like background with your
Also,
family
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff.
I'm
like
super close to, like, my
yeah,
family.
like really good values and
Yeah.
whatnot. So like
Yeah.
for them, it would be more so like you could make it in other ways
Yeah,
besides
Facts.
having to sell
Like
yourself.
my
that,
mom
you
and
know?
everyone would see it as like, what the fuck are you doing type of way.
Tragic.
I'm
Yeah.
really into like family stuff, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it because of that mostly.
Yeah.
But I probably could make bank.
Do you think it's like looked at differently for a guy to do it versus a girl? Like you know how girls like they
Yeah,
do it
yeah.
for like 5 years and they're like, yo, I have this stigma with me for the rest of my life now.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like dudes, it's not like that though.
No, and I
guys
feel like
don't
it's
care.
like that whenever it comes to like sex working in general. Like even
True.
like porn stars themselves, the girls get
Yeah.
like you know slandered online, and the guys are just they're
Icons.
idolized.
They're so-
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you got to fuck
Yeah.
so and so, you know, but
Yeah.
like yet nobody wants to wife up a Bella Danger kind
True,
of thing.
true.
You know? So it's like
I mean, I'll wife her, bro. I'm down.
Well, I would not wife that thing straight up. Porn stars usually marry ugly, funny guys.
Because they've seen, I'm guessing the hot guys and everything.
Yeah.
Well, no, because the hot
they
guys,
fuck
the
the
hot
hot
guys
guys?
won't marry them.
Oh,
But the
There you
ugly
go.
guy will. But at least if he's funny, is an extra bonus to like.
yeah. I
see
mean,
what I'm
funny
saying?
guys. I feel like funny guys just can get it, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
point.
sometimes.
yeah.
Sometimes.
I also wonder if it's a misconception too, because like I feel it also, like, at the end of the day, like, the regular people.
Yes.
Like, there's girls that like nerdy, quirky guys.
Yep.
And it just so happened that she's into nerdy, quirky guys, and she's also does porn, you know?
Yeah.
Like, in the porn industry, you just associate it to, like big names, and, like, they're in DMs of, like, NBA players and football players, and it's like, why not go for them? Why go for, like, the nerdy, quirky guy? And the idea is, like, well, that's just what she's interested in.
Well, it's also
personality-wise.
different for them too. They don't even look at sex as like, I mean, they don't even look at the porn aspect as like sex. It's
Right.
work.
Yeah.
Then they want to go have sex with someone normal after. It's crazy.
Yeah.
The emotional connection that comes with it also.
sure.
That they
Yeah,
probably like
yeah.
more.
And they'll most likely enjoy it more so with the person that they're actually in a relationship
Exactly.
in, rather than having to do it for work.
Yes.
You know? I mean,
Yeah.
for a guy too. Me personally, I know that I would be a shit porn star.
Yeah.
Because I would not be able to get hard for someone that I have no chemistry
That
with
you just meet
whatsoever.
like 20 minutes before and you're like,
Can't do it.
This is
Yeah.
the girl.
Imagine, especially like she has like a little bit of an attitude and you guys are not vibing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to do it.
I mean, if she has an attitude, just fuck it out of her.
dude, it's bro, they're actors at the end of the day. They're actually actors, bro.
Yeah.
Like
True,
that's a lot of the part. We had a bunch of porn stars on our show and like that's a big thing they say. It's like it's just acting.
Yeah.
Actually,
You know?
shout out my guy Damon Dice.
Yeah, shout out Spencer.
Spence. He calls himself the Black Mamba of the porn industry.
Oh,
Black-
shit.
Kobe, yeah.
Colby, yeah. He said he puts in work, bro. And then I seen it, and he was putting work in straight up. It's crazy.
Over
I got
time.
respect for it. Yo, shout out Pornhub. Okay, that's fucking crazy. I mean, I want to ask you guys about this clip. This is a clip of Kanye that came out, I don't know, a couple years ago. He said this about, we're speaking about OnlyFans and I guess like social media and that aspect. So I'm curious what you guys think about what he has to say here.
Rappers be talking about, I got your bitch. Instagram got your bitch. Instagram got your bitch. You ain't got your Instagram, got all y'all. Because they going to do it for the gram before they do it to you. They going to send a picture to the gram before they send it to you.
What do you guys think about that? Bitches. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say bitches. He says bitches, but women more worried about the gram than their man. And I guess this kind of can play into OnlyFans as well. It's like, do you guys think that there's a bigger majority now more than ever of women who are focused on the gram first before what their man feels about the way that they portray themselves online?
Whoa.
I think so because, but first of all, Instagram really controls a bunch of everyone's lives.
Yeah.
Like I post stuff to like promote myself, that's for sure. But them posting, like let's say she posts a bikini pic and then without like the consent, whatever, like the boyfriend didn't see it and she just posts it. And then next thing you know, the guy's like, oh, I don't like you posting that. And she just keeps it. I feel that's out of respect for the relationship. It's like it's
You should
too
talk
mu-
about it.
You should talk about it. Yeah, that's for sure. But like, shit, fuck. What would I do if my girl posted a bikini pic and I didn't know about? I'd share it. I'm sorry. I love it.
But I
Yeah,
think
you're
it
down.
depends.
You said that on the last time though. You
yeah,
said
I
you're
love
about
it.
it. You're about
Yeah,
it.
But
I
then
think,
again,
I
that's
think
the
it depends who
majority.
you have as a partner at the end of the day. I think that's always what it comes down to. And also like a lot of the girls that they're talking about, I don't know like the exact percentile, right? But I don't think like they represent the majority of women. Like they're talking about like a specific group of women that are big about clout, big about money.
Which are like
big-
the loudest women at the
they're
same
the loudest. 'Cause
time.
that's what gets clicks, right?
Yeah.
Like that's what's being talked about the most now on social media, you know.
Yeah.
So I think for like what he's talking about, yeah, he's 100% right. They value Instagram over their own relationship sometimes.
Yeah.
That's obviously like not the type of girls that we would ever settle down for.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
True.
I think it's like a phase thing, you know. Like they're cloud chasing essentially. Like they want the likes, they want the views, they want the clicks, they want all of that
Until they realize.
until they
it's
realize
not
that there's
deep.
actually nothing behind that. Like you don't
So-
get any value from it.
So your ideal woman is not like on the gram on that level.
I don't mind my girl having Instagram and posting pictures, right? But like, if it's like a full blown, like you're turned around and showing your ass, then I have a little
Like
bit
when
of an
they say
issue.
like, oh, shoulder day, and they're just doing squats on the top of the camera.
You know, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But like, if that's your but if that's your business, that's a different story.
True,
I
true.
understand.
Okay,
it,
fine,
right? And I
fine.
met you like.
But
and
you're
you
down
were
for that,
ready
actually.
He's gonna be in the videos, bro.
I'll be in it. I'll be recording.
Yeah. But like if it's just like, you know, like it's a bikini picture because you're on vacation, you just so happen to be in a bikini and you like the
Yes,
pic,
yes.
then that's cool.
True.
You know?
Yeah,
But
I
also
guess-
like I also have a problem like if you're posting every day, you're snapping like every single thing you're posting on your stories all the time. Like I have to wait at the dinner table for you to get like the perfect picture before I can start eating kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
that starts to become a little bit more bothersome to me. You know?
That's like when I go out with
extra.
these guys. I don't give a shit about posting my dinner. These guys, holy fuck, get the fucking lighting system out, get the fucking video cameras. It's insane.
You guys should take notes from Matt. Matt, he takes one picture, boom, done, perfection.
That's it, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we bring the fucking case with us. We start taking pics.
I want to play this clip for you guys too, because this one was pretty interesting. I actually really, I'm very interested in your thoughts on this clip. So it's from the Fugazi podcast. I like that. So he's basically asking, let's run this.
Do you think a woman is obligated to have sex with their man whenever he feels like it?
Absolutely not.
Okay, and why?
Obligation. You know, if you don't feel like doing it with them, you shouldn't have to feel like you have to.
I don't feel like paying the bills this month.
Oh, what's going on here then?
Oh, what's going on? So you see, it goes off my feelings. So you think about it, right? So a woman's main agency is her sexuality, right? A man gets into a relationship expecting sex, and you expect him to be monogamous, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so if you expect a monogamous relationship, then how is it a fair deal? Like the man, his main agency is protecting and providing, right? So if I don't want to pay the bills, you like, wait, what? Babe, I don't want to have sex. Wait, what? This is what we signed up for me to protect and provide for you, and for you to, whenever I feel like it.
Jeez, bro. That guy's a demon, dude.
All right. I want to hear you guys' thoughts on that. I have a pretty opinionated idea about that, but I'm curious what you guys think. Do you think your girl should have to have sex with you, should be obligated to fuck you whenever you want it?
Obligation's a big word.
Yeah, it is a big word. But, I think that I still would be like, it's fine not to have sex because the sex is regardless better when she's down, when she's horny, when she wants it. You know what I'm saying? 1,000%. Like I feel like if she doesn't want to have sex and I still want to have sex and she's like, okay, fine, whatever. It's not as good, you know. I'm like, personally in my head, I'll be like stroking. I'll be like, I know she's not down. And I'm like, I'm off, you know.
Yeah.
But like, no, I don't think we should be obligated to have sex with them whenever they don't want to. But I get his point of like, okay, I don't want to pay the bills, and then it's like equal type of vibe. But then again, no, I think it's fine.
Yeah, I think if you're like doing the things that he does, like paying the bills and stuff like that, I think that within itself, like the girl is gonna be attracted to that. Therefore, she's gonna be more willing to want to sleep with you because you're doing like all these amazing things for her, right? But if you end up just going with a girl who's just in it for the money and doesn't really care about you, then yeah, she's most likely not gonna be fucking you just to fuck you, right? She's gonna expect some kind of like transactional thing in return. You know what I mean? Yeah. But if you're with a girl that really loves you for you, and at the same time you're protecting and providing financially, she's gonna be like, I have the most amazing man in the world. Like I wanna fuck him. Like that's so hot that I'm being taken care of, kind of thing. You know?
And if anything, girls are way hornier than guys. So like, I feel like they are. They're being low key about it, but girls are really horny. The girls are really horny.
They hide it better, I think.
Yeah. Like they'll just walk calm as shit, go back home. You know what I'm saying? Insane, bro.
Yeah, but it's true though. I mean, for us it's easy. Like for us, like if we want to fuck, we could just decide like we want to fuck. You know. But for a girl, there's like a whole process behind it, like to get her into it. And at the end of the day, like especially us, like at least for our group, like we really get off on the idea of like the girl really enjoying it. You know, like we really like to take our time and make sure that it's not, me personally, I'm not just fucking for me at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like I'll attempt to always come second.
Yeah, of course.
That kind of perspective.
It's a gentleman's move.
Exactly. But the majority of the guys, whenever they get the first opportunity to fuck, they're
going all in on themselves.
And they're done.
True.
Right? But I feel like just with knowing how women work and wanting to make a good impression and being suave with it, like you know what to do in order to leave a good impression, you know?
True. Yeah, I think if you're taking care of the woman like that, and there's a consistent situation happening where she doesn't want to fuck you, I think there's a bigger problem.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like with all due respect, you know what I mean?
Facts.
Exactly.
Then just at that point, take the money that you're spending on those monthly bills and go to the strip club, bro, and you'll get what you want for money.
Yeah.
You know?
Like they're not in relationships with guys like that to begin with. That's why they're able to answer from like a biased perspective.
Yes.
But I'm sure if either of them had a man that they truly did love, the first thing they would say would be like, if my man wants to have sex, he's gonna get it.
Yeah, because I'll get like horny for it.
Yeah,
because I want to fuck him.
Yeah, and they'll know that behind that they have a man that's like taking care of them. And it's most likely guys that are like, you know, baby, like I got you, like whatever you need, like don't worry, like they're actual men, you know, not just the guys that don't give a fuck about their girls and they're cheating on the side. You know what I mean? So
feel safe and shit too. They're like way more inclined.
yeah, exactly. Like they're answering from a perspective where they haven't experienced that. They're just being asked a question on a podcast, and that's my only, especially with the internet. Like that's a lot of the times like podcasters will tend to do that. Like they'll have like they'll ask a question with already a deeper meaning behind it.
Yes.
But like they're not actually asking people that have been in relationships
Those
like that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
you're
it's
right.
like they just make the girls look like
True.
they're gold digging or whatever.
So here's the thing though. Here's the thing though. Okay.
Oh, what happened now?
I started this podcast by saying no capping. Okay. I want to pull up a clip of you guys. Okay.
No, they're
'Cause
capping.
I think
This
there
is
might
like
be at least a sprinkle
What is this video?
of what I call
Oh, I know this.
caparoni.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So we're gonna run this clip. Okay.
Dishes are done, bath is running, favorite TV show is there. Yeah. Like, while you're in the tub, I'm bringing you snacks and a drink. I'm on girlfriend duty.
If anything, it has to be a turn on. And from a girl to go at work, the house is kind of not clean. And then she comes back from work, the house is still not clean. She has to cook. She has to do all that. Ick. But if she comes home and everything is already done,
What guy does that?
I do it
Me,
1,000%.
fuck? I don't even live there. But like we're sharing the space for the time being, right? So and the whole point of doing that is he doesn't have to do all these things for an additional hour or two, and you guys gain that hour or two to spend together.
Me, I do it just because she's happy.
Yeah.
So I can have you in a happy mood. I'm winning.
Now, okay, all right. I gotta call fucking cap on this, okay? Straight up, I'm calling cap on this. I know it sounds great. To me, this sounds like a fairy tale, okay? I could imagine as a man, you're like, yeah, I would do these things for my girl, bro. I love my girl, bro. Maybe the first 3 months when you're like super honeymoon phase. How many times have you actually done that, Sergio, straight up?
I've done it a few times in my previous relationship. When I was talking about that, that's what I was referencing to, because she used to work like in the bottle girl service industry and stuff like
Okay.
that. So she would like work later
True.
or stuff like that. And to me, like my work day was already done.
True.
Yeah.
And I would stay over and wait for her to finish. So like I wasn't gonna have her like work a full shift, be drained. I know wouldn't have eaten. So like I would do all of those things, right? So it was something that was on a more frequent occurrence. If I had been in a different circumstance, yeah, maybe I wouldn't be doing it as often because I would be with someone that's already doing it, right?
Sure.
But in those circumstances, no, I do that, and they know it too. Like even like I was with her for almost a year. Like every single time we'd go in the car, the door would always be open for her. Like even if we got into an argument, I put my ego aside. I'll still open the door for you. I'll roll my eyes a little bit, but I'll open and close it for you. You know. And in my relationship, even before that, for 7 years, I would still try to do as many of those things as possible. That's just because it's part of my love language.
Yeah.
It's to feel like I'm useful, to serve.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Acts of service.
Exactly, and the thing is too is like it's not always something like from a financial aspect, right? Like I'm not like a big gift giver. I'm more of a guy that does like acts of service, because to me that's always been something that girls have told me that's something that they appreciate, gestures rather than like being bought something.
Yeah.
And I also like I like my parents got divorced at some point. I spent a lot of time with my mom and my sister, so like I lived with just women for a very long time.
Okay.
So I heard the stories and. Of relationships, especially with my sister and blah, blah, blah. So like all of that together created the perfect man.
How about you, Kharl? You doing those things?
Yeah,
Because you were silent in that clip, bro.
I was brushing my head. I was just chilling. I was listening because the thing is, those guys have been in a relationship for the past for a long time, both of them, and I've been single for now about 7 years since my real first relationship.
Okay.
7 years around. So, but the thing is, I agree with them because I also have a sister and a mom. Yeah. And what I do always is like my mom, I always bring coffee for her every morning. I stop after work because I work at night, and buy her a coffee. My sister, I open the door for her all the time. Whenever she walks in, I tell you step out the car, and I open it and then I close it for her. It's just like a bunch of shit that I know I will do when I'll be in a relationship, because that's how my mom raised me. It sounds really fairy tale and everything, but it's really like, at that point, it's just part of me. Like when I see my mom walking in and she's about to open the door, I sprint and I'm like, shit, no, because that's how I see that how it should be,
Yeah.
Same thing for paying the bills and all that stuff. And I feel like when I'll be in a relationship, first of all, I'll probably be like goo goo gaga in love, So that honeymoon phase might be like way longer than 3 months,
Yeah.
Because I haven't had it for the past years, so I know that I'll probably be a little simp, yeah.
But
I'll be like, okay. You know
I do
that
think
vibe?
too is like when I was talking about that video, it's like I wasn't with a girl that was also like a nobody either. Like I got a lot of things in return too. So it was like a mutual exchange.
It was an
So, like,
exchange, yeah.
exactly. You know, I was getting like, you know, she would cook for me all the time and stuff too. You know, so it's like it would be like the least I can do for the time being. Like I said, like I would spend a lot of time at her house. So like I'm not just gonna be a lazy bum and like just live in your stuff.
True.
And then like not do anything like around the house. You know,
Yep.
like ordering Uber Eats every once in a while is not always gonna cut it. You know, like
Fair.
like especially like having to like clean, like we all know, like especially having lived alone, like to clean and like do the whole thing. Like if I want to spend time with you, I'm gonna make sure like that gets done and that's out of the way, and then we could spend like the rest of the
Spend
night
more
together.
time.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's normal because see, even I don't have my own place right now. Next year for sure, but like there's my one friend. Whenever he's not at his crib, he passes me his house. Whenever let's say I want to bring out the girl, and every time like we're done or whatsoever, before he comes back, everything's clean, everything's done. I even buy whatever he was missing in his crib, and that's my boy, you know.
Yeah.
So I know when I'll have a girl, I'll do all that extra stuff also, and I love cooking, so I cook for fun. Like I enjoy cooking. So like I know there's always gonna be food at home, so my girl is always gonna be eating. You know, I'll do the cooking. I really don't care about that.
I
That's
feel
all
like
the extra
when you
stuff.
guys talk, it's like you're sending out like an application.
Oh
It's
no,
crazy.
I don't want to.
You guys are putting out apps. You know, you're like, yo, babe, listen, I'm the
Not
perfect
yet.
boyfriend. I'm gonna open the door for you. I'm gonna cook. I gotta clean for you. No, I love it. It sounds fairy tale, but hey, I guess listen, if
It's acts of service though. That's like the
it
summary
comes
of that.
naturally. It's something that like you know it's just there. Like
Yeah.
there's other aspects that I lack in. You know, like
Yeah.
like I just perform well in that aspect, but there's other things that like I'm not apt to be the ideal partner. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's just something that obviously is very appealing to women and what they want. But like I know that I'm not perfect in every
That's why you
single
clipped
way.
that up, eh?
That's why I use that. And I didn't put all the other stuff.
But even like for example, like yourself, like you're that way with your mother and your sister. Maybe your relationship's different.
No,
Where it's not like you're not gonna clean-
I'm more of
you know what I mean?
I'm more of like the providing. Like I like the providing. Like
Yeah.
that's my way of showing it. Like I'm not the
No,
best
but
with
I-
like the little details of like cooking and the cleaning, whatever. But like
No, but even
you
acts of service could be like, hey, like I want to talk. I need someone to talk to right now.
yeah, that's
And
yeah.
like you're there for someone.
But
you know?
for me, I think my strength is like the provide and the protector aspect of it.
Yeah.
Like I will protect you and I will make sure like you will never ever have to think about a dollar. Like you know what I mean? Like you'll never have to worry about where your next meal is coming from, how this mortgage is gonna get paid. Like that for me, that's like my way of just like I'm gonna take care of all that shit.
Yeah.
Like that's I'm very much like let me provide. Like I don't even want you to like go to work.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like that's my thing. And then, but in return, I have to say I do expect getting those things done for me.
Yeah.
Got what you mean.
I know it sounds bad. People can be like, "Yo, you shouldn't expect things," but like,
no, it's an exchange though.
well,
Relationships are
here's the
exchange.
thing. We always say this. Like, our belief is like, a relationship's like a business deal, bro. Maybe that's a shallow way. Some people may be like, that's shallow, like a shallow way to look at it. But like, I'm promising to give you this, this, and this, and you're promising to give me this, this, and this.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like whatever those terms are, whatever you've kind of agreed to, right? Obviously, the basics: love, loyalty, respect. Like those are you know, they don't have to be said. You know, in terms of like when you're making that quote unquote business deal.
Yeah.
But the other aspects of it, like I'm gonna always make sure I cook for you. I'm gonna clean the house. I'm gonna do whatever, and on vice versa. Okay, I'm gonna pay all the bills. Like I'm gonna pay for the fucking groceries. I'm gonna make sure, like, you know what I'm trying to say. Like I think that's a part where people, maybe when you get older, like I don't know, I'm 27 now. I definitely wasn't thinking about that when I was 20. But now I'm like, oh, okay, a relationship, you actually got to like go through those terms. I feel like, which again, people are gonna be like, no, but if it's love, it's love. And it's like, true. And that might get you through 8 months, 12 months.
Yeah.
But then as you were getting older, more responsibilities and like life gets real. It's like, yo, shit, maybe we do got to think about like splitting the rent or who's paying the rent and who's doing this. Like to some extent, there needs to be, I
have the
believe,
conversation,
terms.
yeah.
Terms, like straight up. Again, it sounds shallow, but
I don't think so. I think like those terms are backed up by love, right? Like
Yes.
you from providing and protecting is from a place of love, and
True.
her doing the cooking and cleaning and whatever is from a place of love,
Yeah.
right? Like if we look at like just like in like blatant terms, yeah, there is a transactional dynamic in the relationship, but it's always backed up at the end of the day by love. Like you didn't get into the relationship with the mindset of like we're closing a business deal.
True,
you fell
true.
in love first
True.
before like seeing like these are the terms.
Yeah.
This is the kind of guy I'm in a relationship, and like if you're not happy with it, like the door is there kind of
Fair.
thing. You know?
Yeah.
I think that's where you see relationships come to an end, where they can't come to terms with each other. They have
love's
that
there.
The love's there,
Yeah.
and then they're like, well, you know, right person, wrong time, or these, you know, those kind of sayings where it's like, yeah, well,
Yeah.
maybe you just couldn't agree on what you both needed to be at that point,
100%.
right?
But did you meet your girl before you were financially able to do
Yeah.
those things? Okay, so she stuck with you.
Yes.
But I always said from day one that was my goal.
Right.
So it was like,
She
yo,
knew.
like don't worry about like figuring out like to have this crazy career. Like trust me, I'm gonna take care of it. How? I don't know.
But we'll get
But just
there.
trust me. And then obviously, she could see year by year that I was putting in the work. And then when it finally got to that point, it wasn't a surprise. It was like, okay, cool. He said he was gonna do that, and he did it, right? So, yeah, that's my split. I pay for everything.
Yeah. I think that's what it is now for relationships. I think like there's a big misconception that like the guys now like there's more and more that are against like paying the bill on the first date and like with the 50-50 mindset. And I think what I've realized recently, I think guys lack the understanding that for a woman it's like the long game.
Yeah.
Right? I feel like those roles get reversed further down the line. At the beginning, the man has to put up, you have to sell yourself that you're the ideal partner for the girl to be like, I will give you my kids.
Yeah.
But then the minute that she gives you the kids, she's taking care of it. She's giving you life. She's giving you a baby. She's taking after it. If she's not there, you can't easily replace a woman, that has a newborn child.
You're spinning facts right
So
now,
then,
bro.
like, she does the cooking, she does the cleaning, she's making the place a home, and that's where the dynamic switches. Now she's showing you
Now she's
what she
gotta
could do
show.
for you.
Well, it's
right?
like you're making the investment at the beginning.
Yeah.
I'm doing a little bit more of the heavy lifting,
100%.
whether that's financial or even emotionally, who knows? And yeah, selling yourself like, okay, I'm not this guy today, but this is what I'm aiming for. So bear with me, type of thing. And obviously, as long as you see that I'm doing the work to become that guy, stick with it. That's you. Your investment is time. My investment at the beginning is just everything else.
Yeah.
But then, like you said, there does come a point where I think as soon as his kids seems to be like the big switch, when the kids come into play, then it's almost like, okay, now
Yeah.
like now you're putting in that fucking blood, sweat, and tears, that sweat equity, while not that I'm sitting back now, I'm still doing the same things I was, but but now you're doing like a really serious job, a really
So, like,
serious role.
Exactly. I mean, now think of a girl that's going out with a guy, and now then the guy wants to do 50-50.
No, that's fucked, bro.
And like
I
you
hate
expect
that shit,
her, you expect her ovaries to be screaming over a guy that wants to split the bill. It's like,
God.
No, it's one of the most dust things, bro.
You shouldn't walk into it with an expectation that I'm going to get something in return because I did this.
100%.
No tick for tack bullshit. Just like
Yeah.
give. And if it's obviously going to make you happy at the end of the day too. Because you're showing up as like your proper self for that person.
Exactly.
And if they like, that's you. You're not putting on like a front or facade. If they don't like it, they want to fuck around. Fuck up.
But I also think
I'm
a
out,
real
you know?
alpha likes to do those things.
Yeah,
And selfishly, I love paying the bill. I love being like, yo, I pay. Bro, I will flex that I pay for everything, rent, everything, a million times over. I love it.
100%.
So I'm like, bro, like, selfishly, I'm getting something from it too, in a way, right?
Yeah.
It's like a self
Gratitude?
gratification.
Gratification, yeah.
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 Because it just proves to me, like, okay, like I've done all the hard work to get to the point where I can even do this.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna flex it.
100%. And it's also like amongst men where it's like it's constant competition.
Yes.
You get to say I'm able to do this when the majority of guys are not
Can't.
able to. So like you put yourself in a position that your girl literally will never want to settle for less because there is nothing better.
Well, that's that's a good point. When I say that I flex, that I do those things and I pay for everything, I'm not even saying it so girls watch this and are like, "Oh, he pays for everything."
Yeah.
I'm saying this I'm trying to motivate other men to be like, "Bro, get up off your ass, bro. Like it's possible." Me, I come from nothing. I'm doing it. You know what I mean? You could do it too.
Yeah.
Type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
100%. That's why we had a conversation also like the other day with the guys, and I said like a reason why, like, even if it's a girl that I'm not gonna wife, the reason why I'll treat her so well is because I want to leave that good impression.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
I want
Yes.
that. You know,
She's gonna remember that.
exactly. And even if I'm not gonna hear it, I want to know that you're leaving, knowing that you're gonna go talk to your friends about it, and it's gonna make a good name for me. Even if we never cross paths ever again, it's just a kind of like imprint that I want to have on people.
Well, you know what? Every guy that she ever dates or goes on a date with after you, she's gonna compare to you.
Because you know the next guy's gonna ask to split the bill.
Yeah,
So you're already,
exactly.
you're already a superhero by that time, right?
Exactly. But that's what like also going back to like the whole gestures things that I do too, right? Like especially in relationships, like that's where I have to output the most.
True.
Because God forbid, we never know like if relationships are gonna last forever or not.
Yeah.
But I want to make sure that the next motherfucker after me is not even gonna be on my pinky toe.
So you are treating it like a business, because we do that in business. We try to do things that differentiate us from the rest.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, if we do this right now, no one else is gonna do this, so we'll do it.
Right. Let me
It's
show
the
you
same
why
kind
we're the best.
It's the same kind of. Let me show you why I'm the best. I'll make that gap between me and the rest of the guys
100%.
so huge.
Exactly. And even in business, even if they think that there's better somewhere else, I guarantee 6 months later they're coming back calling for you,
100%.
begging for another opportunity.
You're completely right, dude.
I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys.
She
another
goes
clip.
off. She goes off.
She's a beast, this girl.
She goes
Yo,
off, bro.
I don't know her name.
No one does.
No one does.
No, it's like
because her fucking her TikTok handle is like just like feminine advice.
No, she has an IG. I hit her up in the DMs.
I was gonna say we gotta get her on.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm gonna give you guys. Let's take a look at this and I'll get your thoughts on it.
Ooh.
Should you forgive cheating?
I would advise men and women differently. Okay. What I find men who forgive cheating, because it's so emasculating for them, they find it so emasculating, they start to resent themselves. They start to be angry because they don't have the strength to leave.
Interesting.
Usually what happens is they get so angry at themselves, they start thinking that they are less of a man. They start thinking if their friends knew, what would they think? And what happens is they have all this anger and resentment, and it comes out in the form of abuse towards the woman, verbal and physical. So it will turn into controlling behavior. It will turn into insults. It will turn into, could be physical. Men don't know how to process emotions, so they process it physically.
Okay.
And so through anger is really the deep root of anger is probably some form of depression. So it does something to them that's not good for them. For women, we have so much social support when we've been cheated on. We can talk to a friend who's been through the same thing. We can talk to our mom. We don't feel less of a woman in a sense. We just think he's a bit of an idiot. Whereas a man starts to think, I'm not a man if she's done this.
Damn. Okay, listen, I think that's
deep.
pretty. It's kind of controversial in a way.
Is that if the girl cheats on the man?
No,
When the man cheats, then he feels
No,
emasculated.
she cheats on me.
If he gets cheated on.
She's saying if a guy gets cheated on, he feels like less of a man. He can't. He's probably gonna not feel comfortable with telling his boys because he doesn't want to look like a bitch.
Yeah.
All these things. So then he starts internalizing it. It weighs on him, and then he starts to kind of turn into it becomes abusive in maybe
angry,
different ways. He's angry. He's abusive. Maybe it's physically. Maybe it's verbally. Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Or you just leave.
Yeah.
She's
But
saying
but
that
she
not
just said
everyone's strong enough to leave.
So on the flip side, she's saying when women get cheated on, they have a social circle they can talk to, a friend who's maybe been through it. So I don't know if
And she actually said, usually women will be like, yo, the guy's an idiot.
Yeah.
Right? If he cheated on me.
So I don't know if she necessarily answers the question, but
I don't think she
kind of
did
just
for the
keeps
girl
breaking
wise.
it down. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she answered for the girl version. I think she spoke for the man mostly. I feel like when a guy gets cheated on, definitely he doesn't want to talk about it because it's as if he was like lacking something so much that she left to go see another man, you know?
Yeah.
Like he's lacking either like the sex or like the money or anything like that. That she was like, you don't have it. I'm gonna go find someone that has it. You know, that's why probably they feel like, that's why guys feel like they weren't enough.
Yeah.
But definitely, like you said, I would 100% leave.
Yeah.
When a guy feels like he's lacking something in that relationship that when she cheated on he's gonna stay because he wants to probably prove that he is enough. You know,
True.
like you cheated on me, but I'll prove you that whatever you cheated on me for, I can actually have it and do it. You know, like if it was for money, I'll stay and make more money. If it was for sex, I'll get my sex game better or whatsoever. Just like by ego, because we're all really egotistic. A guy is really egotistical.
You got it.
Yeah, you got it.
You egotistical.
You got it. You got it.
You know.
Egotistical.
Yeah. So that's just how I see it. Really.
There's a couple things that she mentioned, though. I think one of the things that she mentioned is like a guy after he gets cheated on will result to being like in a more like abusive, controlling relationship because now he feels like he has something to prove.
Yep.
And I feel like this is a conversation we had in the past. A guy that like reacts on his emotions is not a man. He lacks like the emotional maturity of being an alpha, right? Of being able to control it. Because somebody who would be what we call like an alpha man would have left.
Just walk away.
Would have known what his value is and gone, right?
Exactly.
So the fact that he's not like that will then further prove why he's gonna lash out from a actual physical aspect and want to get control because he wants to regain that masculinity that he lacks, right?
He's actually proving it to the woman at that point that, hey, you made the right
I choose
decision
you for this reason because
Yep.
you're not the kind of man that I wanted you to be. So I went and sought out elsewhere, right? And then after that, like, yeah, obviously, like if you're the guy, you know, leave. And the last thing about the whole support system is like, yeah, like we just spoke about, like amongst men, it's very, very competitive.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that just shows it. She literally just went with another guy because he was somewhat better in a specific aspect, right? Yeah. And now for her to come back, it's like, you know, you're settling for less. You make me feel less because you made me feel like you left for better, kind of thing, you know?
Yes. Yeah, it's tough. I know there's this whole big thing about like, it's different when a guy cheats, a girl cheats, a guy cheats, or a guy has sex. It could be a handshake. And then we talked about this on the last pod.
Mm-hmm.
If a girl does it, generally speaking, it's out of maybe emotion. It's maybe
more of a thought process.
Maybe she's not getting the emotional support, or she's not getting that attention from a man at home. That's why she might start looking elsewhere, right? It's tough. Not that there's a right or wrong answer to it. Well, people are actually going to think differently if I say that. But not that there's a right answer to it. I think it's very personal.
Yeah, for sure.
Based on the person and on the relationship.
Yeah.
But I can understand biologically why people may lean in that direction. Like, oh, it's easier for a guy to cheat. He could fuck, walk away, never think about the girl again. Whereas vice versa, for a girl, generally speaking, if a girl fucks, she probably has some emotional attachment to this guy, or she's going to become emotionally attached after the sex.
It's crazy because like whenever a guy cheats, it's like he's the bad guy, and like he's like the bad guy. Whenever a girl cheats, it's like it's still the guy that was lacking something for her to cheat. He wasn't providing enough. He wasn't doing this and that, and that's why she went for better. So it's okay for her to do it, you know. So it's whenever people say stuff like that, it just drives me crazy. But guys, cheating, either you're a guy or a girl, it's crazy and it's bad, you know. It sucks. Like it shouldn't be like okay for a girl to do it because a guy's lacking something, and not okay for a guy to do it if he's the girl's also lacking for something.
Yeah,
true. It just goes crazy.
That's why I think it's super important that for like, and I'm including myself in this. I think it's super important that a guy has like his life in check before he starts to date.
Yes.
Because then there's a lot of these problems that you could avoid by being in the perfect position to be able to settle down with someone.
You say that a lot. I
always say that.
You're better off being like.
Well, you see, I learned that. Like recently.
You got to be the best version of yourself
That's
first.
That's what
you know.
Exactly.
I always believe that, but I honestly think that because a lot of guys, and I always say this too, is like you'll see them in a relationship.
Yeah.
They're not their best self.
Yeah.
They're okay with it at the moment. They get out of the relationship, all of a sudden they're going to the gym. They're starting a business. They're traveling. They're doing all this stuff where it's like, why weren't you just doing that already? Why didn't you just become that person already, then get the relationship?
So how do you feel? Do you find yourself like having a hard time to open up to girls? Like how do you go about it?
It's not a hard time. It's more just like, I don't know. I'm picky as well.
Yeah.
And like, you know, I'm at a place in my life right now where I feel like I'm not done doing what I have to do at a certain level.
Yeah.
I feel like I can be better as well. So it's like, why would I want to give someone like the 60% version of myself?
So like the minute that you start catching feelings, you stop yourself and like you cut off that relationship?
Yeah,
like...
well, I'll distance myself, you know, but I won't do it in a disrespectful way. I'll just do it where, you know, like, yeah, I'm not looking for that right now, kind of thing. And I'm very honest too. I'll tell someone exactly what I'm looking for, right? And it's never a relationship.
But on the flip side of that, like to play devil's advocate to your point of like, why do I want to give you 60% or 70% of what I could be? Back to what we were saying earlier is like, but the relationship is the investment. So
of course,
if you're going in there and saying, hey, this is who I am today, but this is who I'm striving to be.
Of course.
Could you also not see the side of like, well, yeah, stick with me while I do this.
Okay, if I
gain this other 30%.
Yeah. I would do that if I had someone at the 20% mark. Does that make sense?
You would do it if you had
Like if I was like at the like you said you got into a relationship when you were like what 20, 21 years old,
yeah.
right? So you were at that 10%, 15% mark
Sure.
of what you could be.
Yeah.
So this person was able to join you on a longer journey and understand more about you.
Yeah.
You were close.
Whereas opposed to me, I'm just like, oh, like I'm almost there.
Yeah.
Right. So for me, I might as well just get to where I want to be first and be the best version of myself too.
But I feel it's also different. I think it's different for you too because like you're also a part of your life where you are now at a level where you have options.
Yes.
Right? So now it's like you are also willing to say like, oh, I'm willing to settle for this or not willing to settle for this.
Exactly.
Right? Kind of thing.
Exactly.
Whereas before, like us growing up, it's super easy to get into relationships because the minute that we get the slightest attention from a girl, we're like, give me, like I want it, like I'll take it, I'll take it as is.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, dude, I also been in relationships too. I've been in relationships before as well, long-term relationships where it's like, okay, I know what went wrong there. I wasn't ready for that kind of relationship, or I wasn't this guy, or I wasn't this man, so I wasn't able to do that yet. Right? So now I'm looking at it like, okay, I'm just gonna be ready when I find it. Now I get that's not like that's a fairy tale in itself, but at the same time, I'm also just being realistic too, where it's like, yeah, like I don't think I'm really ready to bring someone on the journey yet with me. I'd rather just, meet me at the top kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's important to get those XP points. The XP points in the relationships, like growing up too. Like you gotta go through those mistakes, see where your weaknesses are, see where your gaps are, learn from them, get shit on, all that shit, just to become like this alpha.
Yeah.
And yeah, like at this stage, yeah, the options are there, and I can relate where I'm just like in a building mode right now. But ultimately, if something does happen and it feels like good, I'll lean into it. With boundaries though.
Yeah.
With proper boundaries, upfront communication, all that shit. But yeah, I'm in a similar boat where it's like straight building right now.
Yeah.
It's not really a thought process for me.
Yeah, I think you made a good point though, like about how once you start to build what you're trying to build, the business, the brand, yourself, whatever, in so many different ways, then options start coming up. And you're like, whoa, okay, wait a minute. I couldn't even imagine that I would get that girl before.
Yeah, the caliber
now
changes.
I can get, now you're like, whoa, hold on. It's like 5 years ago, she would have never looked my way. Now she is. So now you're like, wait a minute. I fucking love you. Like, subscribe, comment on the video if you're listening. 5 stars. Thank you guys so much. We fucking love you.
We out.
We out.
Much love. It's in the game.